Welcome to Sanford on Security, where each episode, American Security Council Foundation senior analyst Laurence Sanford brings you the latest in national security news and events.
I'm Laurence Sanford. I'm senior analyst with the American Security Council Foundation, and I've written a series of papers on China discussing their existential threat to America. And today's paper is discussing Dr. Anthony Fauci and why he participated and colluded and collaborated with China, our existential threat. He has been the director of the National Institute of Allergies for 38 years, which in itself is another subject of how could anyone run an organization, multi-billion-dollar organization, for 38 years. That just by the 38 years alone is a sign of the corruption in the bureaucracy. But he was approving funding to Wuhan lab in China for gain-of-function research on deadly bat viruses, which resulted in COVID-19, or as I prefer to say, the Wuhan virus. So the series of questions that I address in my position paper is, why did Dr. Fauci fund these labs, not only in China, but throughout the world? American taxpayer money is going to research labs. Why? Why did Fauci collaborate and support the Chinese Communist Party line on the origin of the Wuhan virus? The theory that it came out of the lab was immediately discounted and condemned by Fauci and his followers in the media. And yet, as time has gone on, it's clearer and clearer that the virus originated in the military lab in Wuhan. Why did Fauci agree with lockdowns? All pandemics in previous human history and the studies followed thereafter have shown that lockdowns do not do any good. The only thing that the lockdowns do is ruin the national economy, ruin social harmony within the societies, and do absolutely nothing to prevent the spread of the virus. Why did Fauci insist that masks worked when originally he said all they were was a symbol? And since, again, his support for masks, shutting down of schools, why would he do that, has shown that masks have absolutely no effect on preventing the spread of disease. How did Fauci and his wife accumulate their personal wealth of $5 million up to $12 million during the COVID crisis? Why does he continue to fund money to these NGOs that are funding money to China? And by the way, the NGOs do not respond to American Congress in answering questions as to the efficiency of their research. And last but not least, why does Fauci ban certain drugs that were openly available in the marketplace, have been around for years, and go with the pharmaceutical new drugs that have been promoted by Pfizer and its ilk, Moderna, with no proven tests? They are hiding results of the damages that these drugs do, and yet it continues, and the non-pharmaceutical, non-patent drugs were downgraded, yet have proven efficient all over the world. Why, for example, in Africa, with very low rates of vaccinations, they have a very low rate of COVID, or Wuhan virus? Questions after questions about Fauci. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr., in his book, The Real Anthony Fauci, how Fauci, in partnership with Bill Gates and Big Pharma, have led a global war on democracy and public health. Questions, and the answers are few and far between.
If you would like to support the American Security Council Foundation, please visit www.ascf.us. Thanks so much, and have a great day.